they might be doing work on themselves with a therapist and realize that, you know, having connections with people require you to open up a bit and to be more open, right? So they might have done some work on themselves. They might be trying to open themselves up, but you might get that for just a short period of time, then they'll shut it back down again. So you're literally like on a roller coaster of emotions the whole time with this person. And the only way you can usually get your personal power back is to just like pull back. So for example, if you're the one that makes all the plans to see them because you're anxious, you want to see them, right? You have to stop doing that at some point and say, right, I'm not doing this anymore. I've noticed it's me who's the one asking to see you, because that's what avoidants do. They'll get you usually asking to see them. You'll be the one instigating the video calls. You'll be the one instigating the dates if it's a romantic relationship. You'll be the one probably asking to meet up, right? Because you want that emotional closeness. You want to feel close to that person. Whereas they like their independence. They like to be on their own. They like to regulate their own emotions, but often they can't because they can't even deal with their own emotions. So they'll like blank, suppress, repress them out and all this type of thing. So it's very, very difficult. It's like having a tug of war. And it's hard. It's really hell sometimes, you know what I mean? Because you can feel so alone because you just feel so close to them. Then all of a sudden, you know, they'll just go back to the way they were, or worse, you'll start hearing language from them. Like, you're like, what the hell's gone on? It's like we're strangers. Like you've just gone from telling me and sharing more stuff to just like basically hardly saying anything. And it's like they shut down. Do you know what I mean? Depending on how they're feeling about the connection, what's happening in their life, how they're trying to deal with any emotional stuff, they can't handle it. So it's very difficult. Obviously, every person's different. I've just given you my personal experience of what I know from anxious attached people, right? But I have been on the receiving end, and it is really hard because, you know, you feel close to them and then they pull away, and literally the only thing you can do is like pull back from them. And then they usually come towards you, because if they feel any pressure whatsoever to be emotionally intimate with you, to express how they feel, to basically give you what you want and what you need, if you're a person who needs emotional support and emotional connection, right, and emotional validation and reassurance, right, if you're a person that thrives on deep emotional connection and that soulmate level, you know, and they're obviously not like this, right? So when you try and get this from them, and then they might do it for a little bit or to a certain extent, but then they get like scared and worried, and like they find it pressurizing. They can feel the pressure. Oh my God, this person wants me to share my emotions and feelings, like, and they might completely avoid it or pretend they don't know what you're talking about, shrug it off, or not ask any more questions. And then you're left like, my God, what do I do? And the only thing you can do, which is so painful if you want to be close to that person, is to pull back from them. Give them space. Don't message them as much. Don't call them as much. Don't see them as much. But this is just awful, because if you're a person who really wants to make a relationship, connection, or friendship work, you want consistency and you want persistency and you want it to be, you know, looking the same. You don't want an up and down thing all the time. But that's what you'll end up getting a lot of the time. You'll end up with this up and down relationship all the time, and friendships and stuff where they blow like hot and cold with you because they can't be this emotional person that you need them to be if you are not another avoidant, for example. You know, they're not emotionally stable enough for you. There's no consistency, right? Most people in a relationship, they want consistency, especially if you're anxious attached. You want a consistent partner or connection or friend. You want someone who's there and their behavior is very, very similar whenever you see them. They're sharing what's on their mind with you. If something's upsetting them, they try their hardest to share it, even if it's hard. They might need to take time to think about it and a bit of space, obviously, but you don't feel like in that time and space they're shutting you out or pushing you away. You just understand that they will talk to you eventually when they've tried to work out, but that, you know, they aren't trying to go away from you. When you have an avoidant, it's like they come close and then they'll back off, and they don't like talking about relationship stuff.